Well, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another beautiful sunny day here in Tipperary. We're busy. We are out and about spreading fertilizer. Well, I am, at least. My name's Michael. I'm one of the two brothers on the farm here, and I am out and about putting some grass down, or some nitrogen down on our rented grassland here that we got cleared off the other day. Out in the TM, giving it a bit of a whirl, really. First real time in it for me, doing anything proper. It's got a fair bit of weight behind it, so it's bouncing a little bit, but we'll soon spread that. And we'll get it put down here. We're putting a heavy nitrogen-based fertilizer on here just to try and get this regrowth coming back through. With the aim of about 4-6 weeks where possible, getting a second cut off here of hay. That would be ideal. We've got a hefty return of bales from a first cut, considering I think David referred to in the last video that we didn't actually put any inputs onto the grass. So from a nutrient standpoint, there wasn't a great deal in there. But it did alright for itself. It's held its own, which is all you can ask for, really. And we're very much hoping that this one will be the same again. But we'll have to watch and see what happens. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. We'll get this put on now. I'm hoping there's some rain scheduled at some point next week, I think, at the very latest. I don't want it to be too soon. There might be a bit of a scattering in between. But yeah, we've got some more hay to get knocked down today back at the farm. So yeah, ideally we don't want to touch that. But we'll see, I suppose. We'll have to see what happens. I know David has been speaking with a man in the pub, of all places. One of the friends of ours who runs a little bit of a contracted business. And he might be coming over to help us today, because he's got a new toy. But hey, we'll have a look at that when we get there. But for today, yeah, just doing this field here, the one over through the trees there. And then we'll be away, all done. And it's coming on quite nicely, actually. Tractor's quite comfortable, like I said. It's a bit bouncy on the road there, because we have quite a lot of weight behind it. We might have to get some broadleaf herbicide in here because there's a few dockings coming through and some thistles. I'll have to see if we can get rid of that one. But other than that, it's the moment there. It's the rest of the ground's looking okay. Just a few little patches I'm going to be a bit concerned about, I think. But yeah, other than that, there we should be good. We've got the rest of that hay to go and sell. Actually, we're going to take that over today, so we'll get that all sorted out. And then we'll be onwards. I'm all over the place. There's my line again. Just got this last little wedge to do, and then we're over into the next field there. That's good. Take a look at the glass, and I'm looking still pretty full in the tank there, so plenty in here. And we'll just cut along this hedge line here. So how have you been anyway? I hope everyone is fantastic. Whatever you're getting up to, do let me know down below what you're doing, where you're working, what you're driving, as always. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying what we've got for you today. TM is looking wonderful, really is. Very happy with this. Look forward to actually getting it put on some grain carton as well, which, to be honest, shouldn't be that long or far away. We don't have a great deal of our own to do, right now at least, but you never know. I'm hoping that might change sooner rather than later. But we'll got a little bit of contract work to do as well. Got some contract spraying to do to desiccate some of the oilseed rape off as well. That's about ready to go, so I'll have to get that in there and kill it off because they don't swath it around here these days. So it's a fair starting point. And then after that, we'll have to wait and see, really. This field's really not going to take too long. It's the heck of a spreader we got on behind us here, so it really does cover the ground quite quickly. Nice and dry as well, like I mentioned, so we're not leaving any ruts or anything like that. We're able to get this field cleared relatively quickly as well, and it's looking pretty good, actually. So we're going to have this field just for this season. The current landowner was in a bit of a pickle as to what to do with it, so we offered this a short-term tenancy, and we're just going to crop it and then put it. You know, it'll probably be in a better place once we finish with it, because we'll put some nitrogen into the ground, and then it'll likely be a little bit better. Encourage some stronger grass growth to come through once we've took a second cut off there as well. So, and you never know, if we do well, we might get offered it next year as well, but we'll see. Always looking to try and increase our acreage where we can. I think that's very important. But yeah, we'll get this little bit finished up here. Shouldn't take us too long. I think it's one more pass and then back on the road, and we'll head up to our yard, really, and see what's on offer up there. Switch my gates off on the back there. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna have a quick stop here and see what we're looking like. That's us all done there anyway. See how much we got going on. Open the door. I love having those little casters on. Makes it very easy to push this thing around the yard here. Oh, we've got about probably 2/3 left in there. Alright, we'll get ourselves away. Back to the yard we go, shall we? We'll just cruise on over there. We'll see what's going on the other side. Probably part this up. I think we'll take the gate route. Go and make sure that this this friend of ours has got himself away properly. And then, yeah, go and sell some hay as well. So, busy day. Lots to get going with, but let's go and head back over to the yard. Really need to think about coming in here and working some of this ground over soon. We are going to be putting a bit of a, we're going to get our winter cereal crops in. Got, what's that going to be? It'll be about 70 acres that we need to get ready to go pretty quickly, I would imagine. So that needs to be done. I'll have to wait and see that. Yeah, other than that, we've been nice actually. Might stick a power harrow onto here and just get it stuck into these field over the back of the buildings there that we've already ploughed over. This one got ploughed through as well. I just want to work it down there. We, to be honest, this one failed to our left here, failed with the cover crop, so we never got back onto that one. So that's something we must do. So yeah, get some winter barley kicked into there. I think would need to be a good start. Now I have heard that our contracting friend Alex is on his way. He is demoing a new toy today, and he needed some ground to have a play with it. So yeah, he's going to come over and see what he thinks of it, and let's have a look at it as well, I suppose. So that will be good. What I am going to do for now, stick this in here because I likely believe we'll probably get another chance to use this very soon. Just keep it on the back of the tractor for now. Okay, so I got a text message just to say that he's on his way, so I know where he's going. We told him where to go, so we're going to pop on over and meet him there. And yeah, I think he said he's got some new mowers that he's trying out. So he has a beautiful tractor. Now, let me tell you, I quite often don't really get too much tractor envy, but with Alex and his setup, I absolutely do. It is delightful. Head on up here. What we're going to do, we're going to send him into this field here, and he's going to at least start mowing that one. We'll see how we get on. He's going to get a good go at it for us. Oh, it looks like he's there already. Pulled in, waiting for me by the looks of things, so we'll just go and see what's going on here. So Alex has got himself in there to have a look at it. Before he goes too much further though, we're just going to have a quick look into our looking at our spring barley. It's coming along very nicely actually there. It's been sprayed off recently, so the trash in the bottom's looking good. I'd say it's just on the turn now. It's just starting to look a little bit yellowy green there, so we're getting there. A few more weeks off yet, of course, so maybe 4 or 5 weeks, but it's getting there. Good starting point. As you can see, Alex is flying, so let's go and have a look at what he's got here for us. A beautiful set of disco mowers on the class there. The old butterfly mowers, I believe they're referred to as normally. And yeah, these are quite something. So let's just go and have a bit of a look. Now we've got quite a good yielding crop in here, I must say. Very happy with how it's coming along. So with that being said, I'm hoping that we'll get a fair amount. We're gonna throw this around, turn it into hay, and it's yeah, it's looking good there for sure. So we'll just have a bit of a cruise along here and wait for him to drive past us. Now the tractor, like I say, the tractor is his. The mowers are new there. He has a couple of New Hollands on the go. This is his biggest, I do believe, and it is beautiful. I often ask if you'd like to leave it with us. The answer is very, very seldom yes, sadly, but it makes our T7 look quite small, in all honesty. But yeah, maybe one day we'll get a bit of a go on it. But yeah, other than that though, it's looking pretty tidy. It's going to come rattling around here in just a second. Certainly doesn't look like it's been bothered by those mowers at all. He's flying. As you can see, he's got 3 mowers on. Looking something special. Oh, let's get out of his way. There we go. I don't know why he's left that bit there. Let's get him to come back into that. But yeah, ultimately looking brilliant. So what we're going to do whilst we're here, I have, just believe it or not, Dave has left his drone with me. So I'm going to have a play around with that. So we're going to see how it's all looking. So we'll get out there and we'll see just what's going on, I think, and we'll give him a follow around. But yeah, ultimately a good looking crop, that's for sure there. Looking forward to seeing how this all comes off here. As you can see there, he's already done 2 headlands. I think he's going to do 3, but look how much grass there is here, and look how wide it is, one pass. That's incredible. Absolutely huge. The output you get on here is quite something. Now we have around here, we've got a few fields in which we want to go at. We've got this one here we're in now, the one on the other side of where Alex is right now. That's number 2 that we can go at. We've got the 2, about 20 acres, or give or take, down over at the where the sheep were kept in the spring there. So we've got a bit more to go at there as well. So plenty for us to run onto with, but we'll see. So I'm just going to get this drone thrown up here now.
I would go anywhere as long as I'm with you. You see, you're all I see. I wanna run away with you. I don't really care where to. Just wanna be alone with you. I wanna run away with you. Tell me that you want it too. Just wanna be alone with you. To concentrate, I try my best to keep my mind and my head straight. I've been feeling as of late that all I wanna do is go out somewhere new. As long as I'm with you, I wanna run away with you. I don't really care where. Just wanna be alone with you. I wanna run away with you. Tell me that you want it too. Just wanna be alone with you. It's you. Now tell me that you see it too. I wanna run away with you. I don't really care where to. Just wanna be alone with you. I wanna run away with you. Tell me that you want it too. Just wanna be alone with you.
Okay, folks, enough playing around with that for one day, I think. So we are going to let Alex crack on with this. It's looking like it's doing a mighty fine job and taking no time at all. It's really dry actually today. Nice warm wind coming through as well with great drying conditions there. So it might only take about 3 or 4 days to dry out enough for us to bale. We'll keep an eye on that though to see how it looks, and then yeah, we'll be back in with it. So we'll leave it here for now. I have been Michael. I hope you have enjoyed. and we'll come back with a bit of an update as soon as we have one for you. But yeah, I think you'll agree it's a beautiful looking bit of equipment. Until next time though, I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you very much for tuning in to another week with us here on our Irish farm, and we will be back with you with a little more update when we get the rest of that hay baled up really. So until next time, have yourself a great day, enjoy what you're doing as always, but most importantly, happy farming.